So now's probably a good time to mention that this thread comes with contests. There is a contest overall, and there are challenge questions involved. And in order to win at the contest, you're going to have to complete the challenges and get some points.
Right, so...
Hey. And these challenges will only be given out through the videos.
So you're trapped.
Yeah, so if you ever want to compete in the contest, if you win a lot of points, you might get something good. If you get in third place, you might get something really bad.
I'm here to offer you fabulous prizes.
I'm thinking now's a pretty good time for one of you to announce the challenge.
Still be doing this when I got back.
Okay, what's our first challenge then?
We're gonna consult the list of challenges right now.
Consult the Necro Sages.
So let's see.
I have that card.
If you guys have fired up, and make sure we mark these off.
Okay, so where's the list located on the internet?
Tomorrowland.
I should probably type it in.
Save.
Anyway, you've been playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You probably encountered the first bonus stage by... Oh god, why? You've probably encountered the first bonus stage by now. So your challenge, this is going to be a trivia-based challenge, you're going to have to somehow message me with the answer to the question, how many blue spheres do you need to collect in the first bonus stage? Did that kill him? No.
Ah.
Stop trying to die to the robot. You will get 2 points for being the first person to message me with the answer, the correct answer. We will be playing by Price is Right rules, though. Closest one wins if they aren't exact, and if you go over, that doesn't work.
We should do the challenge now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You want me to just read the next one?
What is the next one?
Well, you can't tell.
I think the next one, yeah. I think the next one applies to much later in the game of Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
It does.
Yeah, we're going to go mostly through the game for those sorts of challenges. So the next challenge should be something... Well, let's make it long-lasting. This is going to be a long-lasting challenge. This challenge holds for up to a week after I give it out. Because the challenge is, find me the worst fan art you can find, and then give it to me.
Well, that wasn't what you wanted.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna throw out. Let's
show
see.
me the worst fan art you can find. Right?
5 points for first place, 3 points for second place, and 3 points for third place. And this is gonna be the find me the worst Sonic fan art that you can find, and it'll last a week until. A week from this video. A week from this challenge.
Now, is that from a Sonic game or of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic fan art, it needs to be bad.
Newport City.
It is time for a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Challenge
time.
We're gonna go with the, I didn't do any Hydro City Zone challenges. We're gonna go with the Marble Garden Zone challenge.
Okay.
This is a challenge video. You must record yourself doing this. And we all know that the Marble Garden Zone has a lot of rings. And
it has a ton of rings.
How many rings? That's a good question.
A ton.
We want to know. So your challenge is to make a video of yourself playing Act 1 of the Marble Garden Zone. Collect as many rings as you can.
No save states. No glitches.
Right, no save states. Glitches are allowed.
Because they're hard to do.
Because they're hard to do. That probably won't get you any rings. You can have whatever shields you want, be whatever Sonic you want, be any character really.
But you gotta get rings.
But you gotta get lots of rings. So the person with the most rings will get first place and so on.
Okay.
So.
Oh, what are the point values for those?
Yeah, the point value for this is we're going to award 4 points to first place, 3 points to second place, and 2 points to third place.
All right.
It's
I'm a snowboarder!
It's Final Fantasy VII!
Wait, does that mean we should issue the snowboarding challenge, or are we not up there in levels yet?
Sure.
No, we're not.
Snowboarding challenge.
We're at the Carnival Night Zone challenge right now. Okay. Anyway, the next challenge, we'll go with the ice level. In the ice cap zone, there's that snowboarding section at the beginning. Normally in it, you collect 40 rings.
Alright, someone else try.
I want to see a video of you collecting 0 rings during that entire snowboarding section.
0 rings during the snowboarding section, huh?
Yep, that is the new challenge. Point values. We're gonna go ahead and give 3 points to. Do we have the point writing down system?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give 3 points to
Give me that fucker.
first place, 2 points to second place, 1 point to third
Wait,
place.
it's game over.
Is it time for a new act, a new challenge yet?
It might be.
I guess it is.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the Carnival Night Zone, and what is this? Is going to be a short answer challenge. So you have to.
You have to play
Answer-
Carnival Night.
Well, you don't have to make a video. It's going to be a written answer. I should probably stop just so I can say.
Okay.
But you won't.
No, I won't. And you have 150 words to do it. And what it is that there is something funny about when you use Supersonic in Act 2 of the Carnival Night Zone, and you have to write a 150-word response as to what it is that's so funny. It does not have to be what I think is so funny. It can just be whatever you feel like writing about.
What will
So,
the essays
yeah.
be graded on?
The essay will be graded on basically how creative it is and how much I enjoyed reading it.
And spelling.
And how much we like the cut of your jib.
Yeah,
Spelling too, though, is important.
sure.
Well,
So, since this is a pretty major one, we're going to make it due a week from
the video, yeah.
what the hell just happened.
You found the
You triggered a state transition?
So you need to write a 150-word essay about
Or
what's
less.
or less about
What's so funny about
funny.
turning Supersonic in the Carnival Night
super
Zone.
or hyper.
What game limitation shines through, specifically?
Oh,
What
actually,
limitation of the game engine shines through?
then I know what the answer is, but I'm
you
not
know
gonna.
what the actual answer is.
I think so.
But accuracy is only a very small portion of the
Yes.
grading
Yes,
rubric.
it's the method, I assume.
The loading time. Time for the next challenge.
Find the
Oh.
flame core.
The next challenge.
Kung Fu
will
Jesus
not
is
happen
throwing up
yet.
in his mouth.
Just a little.
Woody.
Just a touch. No, I was just looking
Oh.
at the challenge.
That's my
Okay.
run at home.
I thought we had lost you.
No, I'm fine.
It looks like something had gone
So where are we?
terribly wrong.
Lava Reef Zone?
No, we are in the. This question can be easily answered through certain activities in the launch base zone, because that's where we are on a gameplay. Because we just did Ice Cap and Carnival Carnival Night. So the question is, how many consecutive hits of enemies does it take before you start getting 10,000 points per enemy? And that's to say, if on the Xth hit you get 10,000 points, I'm asking for X minus 1. So this is a trivia question, and as such, it'll be weighted pretty low. Due date is 1 day from after we post this video, and you will get 2 points for first place, 1 point for second and third place.
Where's he going? Oh,
He ate that one.
he ate it. I guess he likes rocks.
I made you a platform, but I ate it.
Before you got here. It was
Lol
delicious.
Iblis. That's what we need in this world.
Instead of lol cat.
Pictures of Iblis
that
with
s-
funny captions.
Is that somehow better?
I should
Put
have a
googly
contest
eyes on
going
him. Like the googly eyes picture of the Zerg. Oh, there you go.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
I could get cracking on it right now, or I could.
No,
be
I'm
lazy.
saying we should make an emergency contest. One
Okay.
that was not in the plan.
Emergency contest.
Emergency
Make your best
contest.
Lola. Lol
Make your
Iblis.
best Lol Iblis. This is due 3 days after the video is posted. 3 points for all 3 places.
Get him.
Get him in his eye.
What's wrong? Is that size just for show?
Looks like you don't have much size at all.
We need that written down.
Okay, I'll go write it down.
Yeah. emergency contest.
Points will be determined
No, I
at
did the
random.
points.
Okay.
It's three points for the 3 best entries, everyone involved.
Okay.
First, second, and third place of everyone.
Are multiple entries allowed?
No.
Okay, so submit your single best.
Yes, submit your best.
Okay, we're gonna announce the next challenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're in the still in the launch base zone. If you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Sonic, you're going to encounter both Eggman's bowling ball machine and his little spinning laser shooting machine. And the question I have is, how many hits does it take to kill both? That's combined hits, not each one. So this is a pretty easy trivia question. 2 points for first, 1 for second and third. Do it a day, that sort of thing.
I think I'm gonna start reading out more reviews of
You
this
should
game.
read like full reviews instead
Wait,
of
we need to issue a new challenge.
bottom lines. Yes,
issue a
we do
challenge?
need to issue a new
Issue a challenge.
We are now at the Mushroom Hill Zone.
Okay.
So we're at the challenge where it's
Oh.
guess how many blue spheres you need to collect in what I call
Guess?
what do I call?
Guess?
Code guess.
What is guess?
No, I don't do
Incorrect
that at
guess will
all.
receive a penalty.
Yeah.
I say okay.
So we'll do this one.
Yeah, we're gonna issue two. We're gonna issue two challenges.
God, this chicken is so disgusting.
We want to know both the most. These are separate challenges. The most blue spheres in a stage and the least blue spheres in a bonus stage. And each of those are going to be, do the next day 2-1-1 for points. As it is trivia, that can be easily verified.
It already has been verified, in fact.
Well, I verified it.
So really, if they wanted to be clever, they could ask you what the answer is.
But I wouldn't tell them.
Right.
You looked like you were going all Iblis.
But they could
trigger
ask
on him
us,
there.
and we might ask him,
Yeah.
and we might tell him.
Hey, what's the answer, Pokecatton? Oh yeah, it's 38.
22.
Well, anyway, let's go back to the
22.
let's go back to the
Yeah,
one on the
38 and
PlayStation
22
3,
guys.
'cause They got worse reviews.
Calling it now. The
Oh,
most powerful force.
is it time? I think it might be time for the challenge.
The challenge?
The challenge.
I think so too.
Is this one worth like 50 points or something?
This is the one that's worth double points because
worth
it is that
10
bad.
points?
It is worth 10 points for first place and 8 points for second and third. It is due 2 weeks after this video is posted. And it involves the fact that you search for fan art, but you did not find the worst fan art that could ever exist because I have already thought it up. I need you to draw me Princess Elise giving birth to a hedgehog.
Are you sure that
I don't
I'm
think
not
we
certain.
actually want people to do that.
No, we do.
We do.
I don't.
We do, because we want to
This-
say that this thread has created the worst fan art ever created.
I don't think I want anything to do
The
with
purpose is twofold.
this.
If you
our
didn't
first
want anything to
purpose-
do with it, why'd you suggest she'd be a dick girl? That's not a requirement, though.
Pokecatton. Touche.
What is going on? Oh my God!
Oh no!
It's Crow.
It's the halberd.
No, it's
But
Crow,
how many
but they
points
recruited him
is
to
that
be a
challenge?
guard or
Yeah, the
something.
points is 10 points for first, 8 for second and third.
Oh.
Oh.
Really, people? Just no one enter. Everything will be fine.
You don't need those points.
You don't need to win these points. There might not even be prizes, but there will
I'm
be.
going-
I have to charge my laptop.
Yes, you do. And when you get it charged, we need to issue another challenge.
Oh, is it challenge time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's challenge
I wonder
time.
if my cell
We
phone
can
has
do that
batteries.
Okay, let's see. In the gameplay, they should be at the flying battery zone. Your challenge.
We were just past Mushroom Hill actually.
Yeah, we just finished Mushroom Hill,
Okay.
which puts us at the flying battery zone.
Right. Ah, so now is that one.
Yeah, so now your next challenge is to give me video proof that you have found the flying battery in the flying battery zone.
It's in Act 2, right?
It is.
It is in an act.
It is in an act. I will give you a picture showing you a picture of the flying battery when this challenge gets posted. It's a video challenge, 3 days from when it's posted.
Oh yeah, might also be. Yeah.
Point values are going to be 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have for challenges? We are at the Sandopolis zone.
Yes.
Do it
Yes.
with the lights off.
And the challenge is to do Sandopolis Zone Act 2 with the lights. Don't turn the lights back on. You need to send in a video of you doing this.
You're mean.
Yeah, it is really
You
mean.
are not allowed to turn super or hyper
You're
to
mean.
combat the ghosts. I did it when I was running through Sonic 3 with Knuckles to make up the challenges.
Okay.
So it is doable.
Oh, it is doable, and it involves a lot of spin dashing for those parts where you're doing like one sitting in place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway, So, since this challenge is a little bit tricky, we're gonna do,
Continue.
yeah, we're gonna do, 4 points, 3 points, and 3 points. And video challenge, so it's due in 3 days or whatever.
The original Sonic games didn't even have the stupid level of stupid difficulty where you get frustrated. Well, okay, Sonic 1 kinda
Lava
did.
Reef. Speaking of which, is it?
Oh, who cares? Just say it.
Fuck yeah, let's do.
Okay,
Let's
it's
go.
time for the next challenge. You've gotten to the Lava Reef Zone by now. So what we need you to do is complete Act 2 without ever getting a fire shield. No turning super or hyper either. You can use other shields if you want. You must be Sonic when you do this. Because
Knuckles
as
doesn't
Knuckles,
have one.
he doesn't have the fantastic final boss of the Lava Reef Zone. So yeah, video, get that done. 3 days.
It's really not that hard, guys. No excuse.
We're gonna
Unless-
go ahead and do.
Tuds will be broken by time.
No, it's just gonna. Yeah, sure, might as well be. All right, fastest 3, come in.
I
So
mean, this
fastest
is Sonic we're talking
with Sonic,
about here.
no fire shield, super or hyper.
Right.
Lava
Lava
Reef
Reef Zone
Zone
Act
Act
2,
2.
beat the boss as well.
It's a fun boss. It just takes forever, and it's a waiting boss because you have to, stuff.
So during this boss, it's time for another challenge, trivia challenge. You had to fight the Lava Reef Zone boss, and if you noticed, he dies by killing himself rather than you actually performing any sort of active act of killing him. And he takes a non-standard number of hits. What I want to know is how many hits does he take? 1 day from now, PM the answer to me. Points are 2, 1, and 1 for first, second, and third. Suppose we lost the last hour of gameplay or whatever.
Audio, anyway.
The audio. We got the gameplay. We'll fix it up. We'll post what the challenges were. But let's go on with Shadow's story.
That's too bad, really. Nah, I don't know what the problem was either. It didn't make any sense, I think, do we have to issue a challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what, do you know the challenge or do I have to read it?
I think I know the challenge. The challenge is, you see at the end of,
The end of the tunnel.
There's a
the first boss to the Death Egg Zone, Sonic chases after Eggman, but Eggman is still able to keep away. So it's a 150-word response on how can Eggman run so fast.
How does Eggman run as
Run
fast
so
as
fast.
Sonic the Hedgehog? Because
Yes.
Sonic is supposed to be the fastest thing alive, and Eggman is a fat man with no legs.
So that's due in 3 days. Point values are going to be 5, 4, and 3 for second and third.
Oh, is it time for a challenge?
It's been time for a challenge, actually.
He finally showed
We got so involved.
Yeah. Here we go. The challenge is,
Hasn't changed him.
right, so we finished the Eggman runs faster than Sonic. He gets into his robot, and then you have to attack him a lot. You have to destroy the robot's fingers, you have to destroy a laser, then you have to destroy the egg capsule that runs away. The question is, how many hits does that take? Each hit on the fingers, on the laser, and on the final getaway capsule. All of those combined, how many hits is that? 1 day, 2, 1, 1 for the points. It's time for another challenge.
It's time for another challenge.
This is gonna be show me your worst. Give me the worst fanfiction you can find. Sonic fanfiction.
Okay, that's like go and find it on the. You don't have to write it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
Points
writing.
are 3, 2, 1.
Points are gonna be 4, 3, 3.
Okay.
And I guess like same thing I gave for like the worst fanfiction, 3 days or whatever. Or
Yeah.
A week or I don't know.
The worst fan art. Yeah, yeah.
So Sonic dead.
So
or
what challenge do you
whatever,
want to do?
This is the past. 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
The
So what's Sonic
Sonic
doing back
okay,
then?
Sonic 3
It's
and
10
Knuckles
years ago.
credits.
We don't fucking know.
Okay, when you beat the game,
you get that credits music. What I want to know is the order of the levels in the credits music medley.
Going to leave it behind?
What game?
Yes.
Sonic 3 Knuckles when you beat it.
Becomes of it in the future.
One day,
It's time to return.
yeah, 2 points, 1 point, 1 point. It's trivia.
Of course.
Oh
Wait, we've got the Flashman theme back.
The hot archaeologist is in danger.
Oh no, help.
Help!
That was incredible. Do the archaeologist dance. Maybe that should be a challenge. Recording yourself doing that.
No, don't record yourself doing anything.
I want to see archaeologist dance.
Is it getting to be time for the next challenge?
I think so.
It's always time for the next challenge.
Well, I don't know what the challenges are because I haven't seen them in a while.
So I think we're finished with
Sonic 3 Knuckles playthrough.
Yeah. So we can start going on to wacky missions now.
Bizarre challenges. Describe the perfect sandwich.
No.
No, we still haven't finished all the Sonic 3 Knuckles challenges.
Oh, okay.
We need a video of you juggling the signpost at the end of any Act 1 for as many hits as you can. There's a video challenge due in 3 days, and 4 points, 3 points, and 3 points. 4 points, 3 points, and 2 points.
So is it by number?
Yeah, number of times you juggle it.
Okay.
There will be no ties.
I doubt there will be ties.
Ties will be broken by me. Oh, yeah.
Next.
Challenge, you think? Yeah, I think we should issue a challenge since it's gonna be.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Let's see
And
around.
fighting.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
challenge. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that one. Okay. Also, a medley of songs is the Sonic 2 credits. So your mission is to tell me.
The order of the.
The order of the
Sonic 2
songs
credits.
in the Sonic 2 credits. And that's gonna be 2 days. 3, 2, 1. First, second, and third.
Since it's a little harder than Sonic 3.
Yeah, it's
Credits.
longer. And it's longer, you have to know more about the game.
It's challenge time!
Challenge time! Penis humper!
Oh.
That's your challenge.
Too long.
Yes!
Everything in this game takes too long to accomplish.
Okay, in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, each pathway you take through the levels has its own name for it, and you have to guess the total number of paths that you can take,
Yes.
Yes.
or say it.
Or assert it.
Yes.
So, okay.
So that's number 28.
That's trivia.
That's trivia 211.
Guess the number of paths. You have a day or something.
Yeah,
I
You have
guess.
6 hours.
211, right?
211.
We're at 17 minutes.
After this, it's time for a challenge.
Your challenge is to do this and not be upset and to like it. Fun fact, you will not win this challenge because you can't have fun doing this.
But it's time for a
In
challenge.
Okami, there are 3 or 4 different ball
It's time for a
types.
challenge and then a battery break because our equipment is low on batteries.
It's true.
Well, let's get I need the challenges list.
Oh.
Challenges! You must record yourself eating 3 blooming onions.
That's not a challenge.
Oh.
That's a delicious.
That's a goon challenge.
It's Goonery Goons gooning!
Oh, we got a cutscene. All right, Medibot. Good comment.
Alright.
She got horrible pain. Wait, is this an old one? This is an old one.
Okay, here's
Oh,
what you need to do.
you're gonna be fighting.
Yeah, I
You have
know.
to fight Sonic.
Your challenge is, I posted a challenge in the emasculation station and no one replied to it. It's give me your best time on Crazy Gadget Mission 1.
There's a reason no one replied to it when you issued it.
Because you did it in 3 fucking minutes.
Right, which is why you don't have to compete against me to get the points for this one.
My best time was like 6, I think.
I have never even gotten to Crazy Gadgets.
4, 3, and 2 points for that. 3 days. We need a challenge.
Babies. I'll get the challenges.
Okay.
You stay there.
Baby puppies.
I think we're gonna go with the other emasculation station challenge.
Okay.
The other one I posted was do Metal Harbor with 0 rings, fastest time is bestest. So the top 3 times for that, yes, the guy who originally submitted can resubmit his run if he wants to. That's Sonic Adventure 2. Same deal, 432 points. 3 days.
Time for a challenge?
You have to fight.
Yes.
I
First
suppose
view
it is.
challenge.
This one is a trivia challenge. In the game Sonic Heroes, name all 3 members of Team Chaotix. I need both the name and the type of animal they are. And that's 2-1-1, 1 day.
When is it challenge time?
Not until after this. Besides, we're getting close to being out of the regular challenges.
Well, we're already into somewhat irregular challenges.
No, once we're out of the regular challenges, it's on to the last story challenges, which are specifically, well, you'll find out.
Even I don't know. Fabulous.
Yeah, I don't even understand either. It's all up to the captain. For
Which
like
means
the whole
it's
day.
time for another challenge.
It is
I don't know what challenges are left. Okay, so Sonic Adventure 1, there is a echidna named Tikal, an ancient tribal echidna. She has a very interesting color. In 150 words or less, describe to the fullest extent what color her skin is.
Her skin?
Skin, fur, whatever.
Okay.
Her existence.
Her exterior texture color.
Yes.
Yes.
And
What color?
that's, 3 days. 433. So with the final story comes the final challenges. The meta challenges. These are challenges about the LP experience of this game itself. Looks like Shadow put his bracelets on.
that shit back on? What the fuck are you doing, man?
And here's what we've got. Your task is to name as many foods and drinks consumed during this LP as possible. Person with the most correct answers will get 5 points. Second place will get 4 points unless they tie, in which they'll get 5 points. And third place will get 3 points, in which case, unless they tie, in which case they get either 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much due in 1 day.
We would like to
You're gonna hate this.
order
You're gonna hate this so much.
5 General So's. And do you have crab rangoon? 1 order of crab rangoon. So yeah, we're recording again. We
This
just
guy's
wanted to make
been
sure that it was
trying to, like-
recording and looking okay, and
I am
Stuff.
full of chicken.
we ate
We're full
some
of ideas.
General So's chicken.
Oh, I can kill them.
I also ate a fortune cookie.
Did you eat the fortune?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I am full of good
Okay,
fortune.
so we need-
Or perhaps bad fortune. I
We
don't
were
know.
told that we need to.
You mean what you meant?
This cherry coke is pretty good, by the way.
How's that white rice you hate?
It's nourishing.
No, it's not.
Da 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 da.
You gotta cut back on the
Not my water. I think this is my water.
Mine used to be over here, but now it ran away. I drank
Touch
all
the
of it.
owl.
I am. Jesus.
It's a Posse.
I think this
Is this
your
the
water.
old castle?
Water every once in a while is good.
I might need more liquid.
Water or other liquid.
Other liquid.
Do you want me to go get you liquid?
If you want to.
I'm sure. Diet
I'm
Coke.
There
out
are-
of dollars though. I have $1.
I have
You
quarters.
don't have quarters.
Here, quarter.
Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's that glass you got there, Minibot?
I had some orange juice.
No, I meant what's on the glass.
Oh.
I noticed.
Maybe collect some emerald shards, please. Anything.
There are there 3 pieces of cheese on this burger?
3 pieces of cheese, that would be good to find too.
1 for each Chaos Emerald.
1 for each chaos emerald.
It's so. Here's the story. Well, I'll finish my lasagna.
I am covered in bagel.
Where
Can I have a
dreams
bagel?
don't come true.
Let's
Really?
all eat Medibot's
Sure,
bagels.
Birch beer. I am drinking birch beer directly from a 2-liter bottle, and it makes me feel awesome.
Begin.
Come on, pizza.
Let us begin. Spinach begin.
How is that?
What?
The thing
They're
you're eating?
delicious.
Very
That's
delicious.
the flatbread pizza?
Yeah.
The Def Leppard
I was
pizza.
kind of looking at that.
All flavors are delicious. Oh shit.
Oh, you picked the wrong time for a taquito, Poke Captain.
Taquito.
Poke Captain.
The final challenge is to give me the usernames of the people who are currently here for this last story in reg date order.
This is
One day, 211.
Ah, the challenges. PokeCaptain came around to understand what a mistake putting the challenges in the videos of the game itself was. To wit, when he rehosted them on YouTube in 2011, people would respond with, you know, answers to the challenges because he had just posted these videos, right? Well, that made him post in all caps about, don't send me information about the challenges, and I think it's poetic justice. You made a mistake, this is your punishment. It's very succinct, very complete.
Should I introduce the double secret Medibot challenge? To earn no points, but perhaps a fabulous prize?
What is the challenge?
I don't know, I gotta think of it. I didn't know if they
No, I
allowed
thought you
it.
had a challenge. Then it doesn't count.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't count if you have to think of it.
You had.
What you have to do, I want you to do the best job photoshopping a crab onto Sonic the Hedgehog's head.
Okay. We're gonna assign point.
I
values
judge
to this.
it! What are the point values, Poke Captain?
What do you want the point values? to be?
Not too big, let's say 432.
432. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's due.
Week. A week?
No, week's too long because we just gave this at the very end.
1 day!
Yeah, one day.
Everything
You
else
have
is
one day.
One
Select
day, this is the
challenges.
double secret Medibot challenge.
All right. What
Crab
about
on
audio
Sonic the
room?
Hedgehog's head.
This one. Town Mission 4.
You're on probation!
Here is the triple secret challenge. If you can give us a copy of Town Mission 4 that's not ripped from the game somehow, it's from an actual soundtrack, you will get no points.
What if they mash it up with Flash
endorse
Gordon's actual
piracy.
theme?
They will still get no points.
But will they be awesome?
They can't be awesome because they're pirates.
Pirates aren't awesome.
If they provide the song to us,
Yeah.
they have pirated the song.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
What if they own a legal copy of the game, and we own a legal copy?
We don't own a legal copy of the game. We don't have the legal. We actually don't have the legal rights to have done any of this LP.
The only thing I was thinking about was getting pushed into an elevator.
Pushed into an elevator. You get pushed into an elevator.
So they can't see
Yeah,
that. That doesn't convey over the microphone.
They can't see it, but they know what it is. They're getting pushed into an elevator.
Oh no, the color.
This is the one and only contest for Sonic Colors. You have to film yourself making the same gestures we are, and if you get it right,
You win.
Medibot points.
But if you get a single one wrong, then you've
You
lost.
lose all the points.